Hello and good day everyone. Today we are going to talk about objects and models as our instructional materials. Objects or models are three-dimensional instructional materials that represent real things, ideas, or processes. They can be real objects such as rocks, tools, or plants, or constructed models like globe, volcano, or the solar system. These materials make learning more concrete by allowing students to see, touch, and explore what they are studying. They help simplify complex or abstract concepts, making them easier to understand and remember what they are learning. There are 4 guidelines on how to use the objects or models as your instructional materials. First, you need to prepare the material. Before teaching, make sure the object or model you'll use is complete, clean, and fits the lesson. For example, if you're teaching the solar system, check that all planets are labeled and arranged correctly. Preparing ahead helps avoid confusion and keeps the lesson smooth. Second is introduce and explain. When you show the model to your class, explain what it represents and why you are using it. Tell the students how it connects to your lessons. For instance, you might say this model shows the layers inside the earth that we cannot see. This helps learners understand the purpose of the material. Third is engage learners. Let students observe, touch, or explore the model so they can learn by doing. You can ask questions like, which layer do you think is the hottest? Or why do you think the planets move around the sun? Involving them makes the lesson more interactive and fun. So now let's go to the principles of using the IMS. We have 6 principles. First, we have the relevance. The object or model must match the lesson's objectives and content. Second is accuracy. The model should represent the real objects or concept correctly. Third is simplicity. Avoid too many details that can confuse learners. Fourth is engagement. The material should attract students' attentions and encourage participation. And fifth is safety. We need to make sure that the materials are safe, especially when handled by our learners. And lastly, number 6 is accessibility. Choose materials that are available, easy to use, and suitable for the grade level. So now let's move on to the pros and cons of our instructional materials. First, let's discuss the pros. It makes learning concrete and realistic. Second is it simplifies complex or abstract scientific ideas. Third is encourage curiosity and active participation of our learners. Fourth is it improves understanding and memory retention. Fifth is it supports visual and kinesthetic learners. So now let's go to the cons. First is some models are expensive or difficult to make. Second is preparation and setup can take time. Third is models may not always show exact size or function. And lastly, number 4 is it can distract students if not used with proper guidance. Example of subject and grade level where it can be used. The subject is science and the grade level is grade 4. The lesson is the layers of the earth. The learning competency is describe the layers of the earth. For example, is the crust, mantle, outer core, and the inner core. And we have an example for an activity. First is the teacher shows a model of the earth's layers made from clay or styrofoam. Students observe each part, label them, and describe their characteristics. The teacher explains how the crust is where we live and how deeper layers affect natural events like earthquakes and volcanoes. So what I am holding right now is an example of objects or models. So this is a pyramid. This is made out of colored paper and it is super easy to do and kid-friendly activity. You can do this by just using your colored paper, glue, scissors, and your pencil and ruler. And lastly is the conclusion. Objects or models are powerful tools for making science lessons more engaging and understandable. The model of the Earth's layers helps grade 4 learners visualize what's inside our planet and understand its structure. By using this instructional material properly, teachers can make learning more interactive, concrete, and meaningful.